What's happening, guys? So Nate back here, and in this video we're gonna cover my favorite print-on-demand websites, what I get inspiration from, what I consider a brand, and what you guys should model. So let's cover that coming up right after this. Guys, some of you have been asking me, hey, you know what? You keep talking about making a brand. You keep talking about making a brand. Give us some examples, man. Show me what you mean. So I thought I'd hop on the video, record some stuff, show you some of my favorites. This was actually a harder video to make than I thought because there's some people that use my app that actually have really nice stores. I have like 17,000 installs of my app now. It's crazy to think that we're coming up on almost 20,000 Shopify stores. Now, I can't do math, but Shopify says they have about 600,000 stores. I've had almost 20,000 installed my app, so I'm a good percentage of Shopify, which is just insane to think about. But that's a whole nother topic. What I was gonna say is I don't want to reveal anybody's store that uses my app, right? So I will not be knowingly revealing anybody's store that has my app installed. I'm gonna be showing you other stores that I like and get inspiration from, and I have covered some before in the past, but I'm making it like, here's a couple of my favorites. So you guys can say, hey, you know what? These are print-on-demand stores. These are really cool. These are brands. Get some ideas, get some information. Use these as models to pump up your stores, to make your stores look better. Kind of use as a role model is what I'm kind of saying, right? Okay, so let's hop on my computer. The first one, and I know I've shown this before, but this one's called AAF Nation. They are a print-on-demand store, all focused about America, the flag, bald-headed eagles, Donald Trump, guns, Abraham Lincoln. They have very, very nice brand appeal around a certain niche. The American niche. So they have many, many products. What do they got? Beer buckle. What do they got? Ooh, they got like a little buckle. Oh, that's cool. So a beer buckle must be where you can open up a beer bottle with it, or a beer holder. How does it work? Well, we got to see how this works. Aha, yeah. So it can hold beer. I think these guys were on like Shark Tank? Maybe these were on Shark Tank. Aha, yeah, seen on Shark Tank. Boom, I remember. Okay, so they have tons of stuff, right? So check out some of these guys' products, their layout, the way that they theme, the branding, the way that they make everything look nice, the organizational structure, the pricing, how things. Oh, they put a video at the top. I don't like the way that they do that video though. I don't like the fact that my buy now button is way down here. And I personally do not like buy now as a button. That's just my thing, because it does take you to the cart, so it should say add to cart. That's a whole nother topic, whatever. I know these guys do really well around 4th of July. 4th of July, I know they do over 100,000 a day in revenue. They pump up their ads during these time. But right now it's September, so they probably do pretty well year round, but 4th of July is when they kill it. But this is an example, print-on-demand store, focused around a niche. That's a nice brand that does really well. That you can tell they take extra time and extra effort in all their designs and all their products and all their images and everything on their store. They actually put effort in. So that's one I really like. I do like these guys. Well, actually, I kind of know who runs it, but it's not publicly known. So another one, I'll just give you that as this one, is Lotus Leggings. I really like this store. Only a leggings store, obviously. But I like how they do a little video here. I like, now that kind of slows down a little bit, but I like how they have collection. Oh, they got men's leggings too. Oh, wow. I like their images. They have probably a lot of Instagram. Oh, there it is, Instagram. It's a little slow, maybe because it's because I'm recording video. Okay, so number one sellers. Let's check out number one women's seller. There's the designs. So, oh, that's a trademark one. Yeah, so let's click into here. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, they're added cart buttons on the opposite side. I've never seen a store actually do that successfully. But I guess, if they like it, completely opposite. I like this green one though. That one green one's cool. But the images, you can tell the images are high quality. These are, looks like these are photographed, printed and actually photographed, not mock-ups, not like renders. I bet you their top sellers are like that, and they're probably their top sellers are not renders, actual photographs. Maybe some of the other designs are renders. That's the smart way to do it. If you see something like this one right here, obviously these are renders. You can tell the difference. Yeah, you can just tell that's a render. It's a mock-up. Another store that does really well, I know these guys they get a lot of traffic. They do pretty well. It's a legging only store. So what I just showed you is a niche specific store, okay, niche specific store, many products, a product specific store, many designs, basically, in print on demand language, okay? So let's go to the next one. Another one that I really like is a company called Blackmail Clothing. Now, I know these guys took venture capital. They raised a lot of money, and I think they actually had financial issues and they had to lay off a lot of their staff and cut down, but they're still alive. I think so, maybe even someone bought them out because they took too much money too fast or something like that. I don't know, I gotta go Google that. They have a bunch of different products, dresses, swimsuits, bodysuits, play suits, cat suits, but they do a lot of the print on demand stuff. So all the cool designs, right? So here, let's look. Also the dresses. But their theme is like the edgy goth girl, but not too goth, just on the edge. Like, what is that, a bodysuit? These are dress. Now, there you go, yeah, so they're definitely doing print on demand stuff, 100%. I mean, these guys are not using like, I'm pretty sure they're not using like Shopify apps or whatever. However, I mean print on demand apps or whatever. However, they have private suppliers that, they're running orders through API or whatever and getting things printed and shipped out. Without a doubt, that's what they're doing. I don't think they're holding any inventory. And that's fine. It's still a print on demand store. It's just not the typical one you would think of. But that's why I like this. These guys do a pretty good job of branding themselves as like an edgy fashion brand. What else they have? What's a cat suit? I don't know what a cat suit is. Oh, this one's like a mummy cat suit. Okay, I kind of get it. Oh, it's got a hood. Oh, like Catwoman. Oh yeah, so now I got an idea. Now I gotta put these in my app, cat suits. Actually, I don't know how well they would sell. It's kind of like a pajama almost. Who would wear this? Would they buy it? If I did, I'll look into it. So this is another brand. Go check them out. Maybe get some ideas or whatever. So now those are three. Now I wanted to show you like my other ones that are like, okay, these are obviously print on demand. Everybody knows these stores or whatever, but I'm just gonna quickly go through my other ones that I really like. Obviously, I really like Redbubble. Redbubble does a really good job. For example, they got all the products, t-shirts, pillows, phone cases, tote bags. You can go to the top and you can look at everything they got, and basically you sign up and you can sell your artwork on their website. Very, very low commissions. Not like Shopify Print on Demand where you can earn 50, 60%, or there's a base cost of a product and you earn 100% over the base cost. With Redbubble, it's like, okay, you just earn a small percentage, like whatever, 5% or something, maybe 10%. Like you'll earn like $3 on a t-shirt or whatever. So it's like you can't run Facebook ads to Redbubble. It just wouldn't work. Society6, very similar to Redbubble. However, Redbubble is like killing it. I think they do like 300 million a year. Society6 is like 150 million a year or something. Now those are my estimates from the research that I've done and the traffic numbers that they get on the website. Those are what I'm estimating. I don't actually have real numbers. Redbubble is definitely doing very, very well. I don't even know if Redbubble is worth what their valuation is, but it's high. Society6, they got all the mugs, tumbler, beach bags, beach towels, duffel bags, can cooler, whatever. They got all the products too, and they have some. I've seen some new stuff. They have not coffee mugs, tabletop. Oh, serving trays. They got some weird stuff. Like serving trays, cutting board's not weird, but serving trays I saw was kind of weird. It's like where you eat out of bed with, whatever. So that's I like this website. I do like this website. I like what they're doing. But again, it's the same model. You sell your art, you make like 10% or something, very low. Threadless, very, very similar concept. Look, they got the phone cases, the mugs, the tote bags, the hats, the notebooks, leggings, tanks. So another similar model. But you can see what I'm trying to show you is like, look at these big ass websites that are making $100 million. Now, that's what you're probably thinking is like, okay, They got hundreds of millions of dollars that can make their stuff look brandable. They can go out and do the photo shoots. They can, yes and no, you can do a lot of stuff yourself. I mean, it takes you longer, but you can make your site look brandable 100%. You put the extra effort in the front, in the beginning, to make it look awesome. And then when you're selling a duvet, I mean, like, you put up your designs, they might have, for example, I don't know how many designs they have here. They have 20 pages and there's like 30 on a page, okay? If you start your store, you won't have 600 designs on a duvet cover, you might have 10 or 15, but then you could do that, that's fine. You don't have to have a million products or whatever. It's just like, make it look good. That's the idea, make it look good. Put the extra effort in the design, in the layout, in the banner images, in the final touches, the stuff that like makes it sets it apart just a little bit. Is that extra effort that you put in. Obviously they have the artist stuff similar to Redbubble and Society6. You can sell your stuff on their website, sell your art right there. Another very similar site, of course, but we're talking about print on demand websites right now. So designed by humans. Oh, I like that little graph. That's cool. You hover over and it does a. That's cool. Those little touches, those personal touches that you don't think about. But like if it was just a plain logo, just black, it looks fine. But then when you hover over it, that's like, oh, that's cool. That's the kind of what I'm trying to get at. It's like those little details. Those little details make a big difference. They got an Instagram too. What do they have? T-shirts, long tang tees, whatever, hoodies. Just click on it, open it up. I like their store. They have very nice big images. They do a good job. Oh, I like how they cut off the arms a little bit so you can see the design closer. It's just that's a small detail. Again, just something like pay attention to. I like it. I like it. They do a good job. That's my rambling video for today. Not an exciting one. I know, not every video can be amazing, sorry guys, but these are some of my favorite websites. I didn't want to make a video about people that use my app because I just feel like, that would not be cool. But there's some stores that have my app that are, doing on par with this kind of stuff, and I'm impressed, and I wish I could show them off, show you guys, but I just don't think they would want me to. Of course, I know they wouldn't want it. So maybe eventually I am working on a bigger project, so I'll document that and you guys can see how I build a new store from scratch and make it like amazing. But that project is an easy 8-month project. Like I'm talking about, before I even try to sell a product, I'm gonna spend 8 months to build the website out, to make it brandable, to get the images done correctly, to do the photo shoots, to make the designs, to think about what designs I'm gonna want ahead of time, what categories, what pages, what products, what all that kind of stuff, to really put the effort. And I'm doing that all at the same time that I'm working on YouTube videos and working on my app and trying to get shipping figured out app and trying to get new products in the app. So there's a lot going on over here, but it's all good. I'm excited for it. And I hope you guys like this video. If you want more videos, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.